Hey, what up YouTube? It's Theo here from Insane Dragon Ball. So I've had a pretty big week this week. I took a day off and took my little girl and me up the beach in my 4x4. Did some inland track, soft sand. Man, didn't get bogged, so it's got to be a good day, right? Watched the State of Origin game, big football game here in Australia. Happens once a year. 3 rounds and our team won, which is really dope. And yesterday, Jess and I went to see Rocket Man, which was awesome. And we love Elton John, and that's really near and dear to my heart. So, what are we doing? Figure review. That's right, that's what we do on this channel. You know, we got all these pops here, you know, super dope background. I know a lot of people love that. So, but before we get to the review, I have an announcement to make. I have our first Insane Dragon Ball cat. Pretty dope, right? So this logo was actually designed by my buddy Mike in Canada from Rad. Check him out on Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play on the podcast. Very cool. But yeah, he did this for me, so it was really cool. So you got the logo on the front, and you've also got the @Insane Dragon Ball on the back, just above the snapback, which is dope. So this is actually part of my giveaway. All right. So once I hit 100 YouTube subscribers, and also another giveaway at 2,000 Instagram followers, there'll be instructions on my Instagram page on how to enter and how to win. All right. It'll be picked at random. You know, I'm not playing favorites here, guys. Sorry, John, Kristen, Pop Culture Crew. Not naming any names. But I will do a recorded, you know, one of those, like, it's kind of like those, you know, how do you say, bingo, like roulette thingies, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's my thoughts anyway. Cool, moving on. Let's get to the review. So this week, I'm going to be reviewing Vegito. Okay, that's the fusion between Goku and Vegeta. You know, I don't know how they came up with that stupid name. Gogeta sounds a lot better, and you know, but I want to say Vegito and Gogeta are two different characters, are two different types of fusion methods. You know, my buddy Mike, he's stuck in the Frieza saga right now. It's a while before he'll get there, but you'll get there. Keep at it, okay? Hang in there. It's like that little kitty. The little kitty that hangs up. Hang in there, baby. You know, same deal. But, you know, let's get to the review. So, here is Vegito, and as you can see, it's spelled the anime way, Vegetto, not Vegito. Weird. Anyway, let's have a closer look. Now, fun fact, I'm going to tell you something, guys. Remember how I was talking about Vegeta 2.0? Well, I actually realized that there's like a whole 1.0 line, then there's a 2.0 line. So this actually, I never even realized till I was watching a video, is actually what we refer to as a 1.0 figure. So as you can see, this is the old SH Figuarts, you know, rendering of the box. I'll just show you real quick what the 2.0 is, so you can see. So the 1.0 box, the 2.0 box with the bigger artwork on the side, not so much the dotted patterning there, okay? Very easy to tell. And I'll tell you the difference between the figures in a minute. So, here we have Vegito in the packet. Very cool. As you can see, he's made up of, like, Vegeta's blue, and then Goku's overshirt as an undershirt, and it still has Vegeta's gloves and boots, which is sweet. I'll get into that. You've got the Toei sign, Dragon Ball Z, Tamashii, Bandai. So, she's legit, and that's the back art there. Very cool. They also come with a Super Saiyan head, and we actually get a accessory in this one, like the blast effect, which is like the spirit sword, I believe, the spirit sword, which is cool. Simple style, heroic action, movable. Yes, we all know they're movable. Vegito on the side there, nothing on the ultimate combination. That's cool. And warning signs there. So let's crack this thing open, okay? Out of the packaging, here he stands. Well, both of them stand in the one being, which is really cool. So as you can see, you do have the, you know, trademark Vegeta crossed arms pose there also. So this is the base sculpt, which is pretty cool. The base form sculpt. You've got the Patora earrings on both sides. Now, this likeness, you know, I'm not very happy with the stern face. It looks a bit, you know, lackluster, if that makes sense. The screaming face looks a lot better. Let's just go ahead and put that on. So we'll just take off that part of the hair. We'll take off the faceplate. And where's old screaming face? Here it is. Plug that one right in the ports there. Very cool. That's a lot better. The likeness is a lot better there. Pretty awesome. So I'm going to take off this folded arms and go through the rest of the figure. Just so I can show you guys, I thought I'd bring out Goku and Vegeta just so you could see the similarities and the likeness in it. Obviously the hair is half of Goku, half of Vegeta. The outfit that he's wearing, you see you've got Vegeta's boots there, you've got sort of a reverse Goku style with the orange underneath, but the Vegeta's blue on the pants and the gi and the belt, you know, which is really sweet. Okay, so I'm just gonna, let's have a closer look at the paint apps and the accessories, but first of all, paint. So paint's pretty good on this. The skin tone, it's not too bad, but the likeness is good with that face. Now, I'm not a big fan of this articulation. The paint came out nice. There's no shading on the figure. I know that for a fact that that belt is wrong to the anime, which is very disappointing. It's supposed to be like a lighter blue color, and the shirt should probably be a little bit darker. You know, that's the back there. The figure, the boots. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see there's like a little bit of blue. I'm not sure if that's just from, you know, over time, but it seems to be on a lot of places over the white. You know, very, I don't know if it's dirty, but I keep them in a glass display cabinet. So now that that's all taken care of, so time to look at the accessories. So as you can see, the hands, you've got the Gallic Gun or the Kamehameha wave hands. You've got the open blast hands. This is the Super Saiyan head. It's great that we have both the base and the Super Saiyan. You've got the stern face. You've got the off to the side looking face. And you've got another stern face with the Super Saiyan eyebrows and the eyes. And then you've got the screaming face on this one, which is nice. That's probably the best one, is the screaming face. I really don't like the stern faces. They could have done a lot better with it. But let's just pop this on the figure. As you can see, we'll just pull the head clean off. Oh no! And then you just find the hole and you peg it in until you hear that click. Now the face just came off this damn thing. I'm probably going to edit this out. Yep, there we go. Face first, then the hair. Cool, huh? Always hate how it's sort of just, the hair just always gets in their eyes. You can't really get a good shot of it without it overshadowing the face. That's one of my biggest gripes with these. However, also with the accessories, as you can see, he comes with the spirit sword. So there is a separate hand that is just for this one. You see how it's curved, like so. Now you just have to sort of find the spot that it sort of sits in. Yep, as you can see, just right there. And there he's got the mighty spirit sword. Pretty dope, huh? Now, as far as articulation goes, I wanted to point out that this was a 1.0 figure. So, I brought the Goku 2.0 to compare. As you can see, this has a one-piece torso. And as you can see, Goku here has the two-piece torso. That's one of the biggest, you know, improvements, I would say. That and the shoulders and the butterfly joints, because this just whole thing, and this is really loose on this side, everybody, is just on a one ball peg, if you see that. And then this part just moves to sort of cover it. Goku, the 2.0, he's got the butterfly. You see that joint there? So it moves it forward. Alright. Not only that, is the arms on Goku, the 2.0, are like very flush. The arms on the 1.0, you see it sort of comes, it's like a shoulder pad, which doesn't look very attractive at all. I'm very disappointed in that. This is one of my first SH figures, by the way, you know, and I didn't really play with him that much. I just had him in the display case because he was kind of hard to pose, and now I know why, because he's a 1.0. So if we have a look at the legs, you know, you can see major gaps there when you open it up. You can see the inside of the ball peg joint, and then the knees is just like a single joint. You see that? Well, it is double, but it's not as good as the 2.0. See, it just looks pretty terrible. So we have that, and this is the 2.0. See, with the extra part in the middle. So, see, much better. Much better. That's why they should really make a 2.0 of the Vegito. So as far as articulation goes, I've pretty much covered it. Yeah, ball peg, 360 swivel on the arm, 360 swivel on the hands, obviously. Neck, you know, you've got the separate neck joint in there. He looks down very far, and his hair also comes off. Yeah, it looks down, and the face also comes off too. This is just great. He doesn't look up, he looks up about that much. It's hindrance with the back of the hair, side to side. That's about it. Now, yes, the arms will go up all the way, 360 degree around. Looks very unnatural. You can't get him. You can, yeah, get him to kick up thus far, 90 degrees. Almost. Yes, the knees bend all the way, but it looks very unattractive, as I stated. The feet, Vegito's feet, yeah, you've got a nice ankle pivot there. Moves further on that side. Up you can't go much. There's not much articulation. Just you got the toe hinge, of course, but so that's. I'm starting to realize why I didn't pose him that much now. Now there is I think it's like a Comic-Con exclusive of the blue hair Vegito, but it's actually just a repaint of the exact same figure. So they haven't improved it, they've just repainted it and added some extra faces. They've made the faces a little bit better, but if I want to buy one, it's going to be over, like, you know, probably close to $300 because it was an event exclusive. And I did want to get this one repainted, the whole body repainted and the hair repainted. That was an idea, but I got quoted probably about $160 US, and that's a lot more than what I spent on the figure. I did actually see a customizer. People actually do custom their SH line, and they used the Goku 2.0 body and repainted it as Vegito, and used the, you know, the Vegito boots and the gloves, obviously, but it looked really cool. And they used the same head sculpt, obviously, but it came out really nice. The articulation would be a lot better than this one. But let's see how it stacks up against other figures. Okay, so Vegito stands about 6.5 inches tall to the top of the hair, about 5.5 inches to the top of the head. So it's about, you know, a whole inch of hair, which is sweet. And for everyone down under, he is about 16.5 centimeters tall. Very cool. Here he is again in comparison to Goku and Vegeta. Here's Vegito next to Gogeta. And here he is next to Marvel Legends Gwenpool. Alright, so that concludes my review. Time for the rating. I'm going to give this one a solid 5 out of 10. Okay? It's a very mediocre figure, to be honest, with the money I spent on it. Could have been a lot better compared to a 2.0. They should have released a 2.0. I think they need to pick their game up there. But, you know, for what it is, yeah, 5. Alright? Let me know your thoughts. If you disagree, let me know. I'd love to hear. I love hearing feedback. I'd like to also give a shout out to Ozpop Culture. They're a online retail store here in Australia, local supplier. We got to support our local stores, guys. Fast shipping for everybody, which is cool. They have a lot of Dragon Ball, a lot of pops, you know. You can get a whole lot of pops like these ones. I know they still have Paronga, which is that little one right there. Paronga. Well, it's not little, it's a 6-inch, which is cool. You know, no, that's, yeah, Paronga. Then that's Grade 8 Vegeta. Dope. So yeah, Ozpop Culture. Check them out. And they'll have a link in the description. You know, lost my train of thought there. But that's my review, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of it. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram, and stay super. See you next time.